Preview environments are very useful for performing code reviews with the application actually running, as opposed to just imagining how it would run. They're very useful for gathering feedback from product, from stakeholders, and also performing the QA testing after the reviews pass. So let's see how to have them automatically created from Bunnyshell. I have here an environment based on Docker Compose components. This environment has a backend, a database, and the front end. We can see the environment configuration here. So it's the standard demo application that we're using. Probably you've seen it before. Let's see how to enable preview environment creation. So you need to go into settings, ephemeral environments, and then put the create ephemeral environments on pull request toggle to on. Basically, whenever a pull request will be created for any of the branches deployed here, and I'm gonna come back to this in a second, you will have another environment being spun up out of this one. So basically you would have a fork of this environment. You can also choose whether or not to deploy the environment immediately after its creation. If you do, you need to set this to on. But if you don't, if you have, I don't know, longer cycle times for, or pickup times for the code reviews, and then some time passes until it reaches QA, it would probably be a good idea to leave this to off so that you can deploy it manually whenever you need it and not have it run and consume resources for nothing. Just for the sake of this demo, I'm gonna leave this on, and I also need to select the cluster, onto which it will be deployed. And there's one more thing, whether or not I want this new ephemeral environment to also be destroyed once the pull request doesn't exist anymore. And I will toggle this to on as well. I'm gonna save the changes, and let's get back to the environment. We can see that we have both the backend components and the front-end component in the same repository. This is the commit, the latest commit, which is deployed here. But I'm gonna go to the repository and I'm gonna create a pull request to see how it works. So I need to select here the same repository. This was a fork, that's why I needed to do this, and I have a branch which does a really basic change on the front end. But I'm only doing this on the front end because it's easier to see. It would work the same for the back end as well. So I've opened up the pull request, and I'm heading back in Bunnyshell towards the environment listing, and I can see that I have an environment already created. Its name is based on the name of the source environment, let's say the blueprint environment. And it also has here the source branch and the target branch of the pull request, and the pull request number, which is PR number 4. So I had one more thing to mention regarding the target branch. So whenever a pull request is created for this environment that points to the branch which is currently deployed, that's when a pull request gets created. So if I had created a pull request towards the branch dev, right? So merging from text change into dev, then an environment would not have been created in this case, right? So that's how it works. The environment is already building. We can see that the branch was also changed for both the backend and the frontend, because this is a mono repo. But in case I had separate repos for the backend and for the frontend, then only the frontend branch would have been changed. I'm gonna pause the video a bit until the environment is deployed, and we'll take a look at how it works after that. So the environment just finished deploying, and we can see that the heading is indeed changed as the pull request indicated. I also have a comment here which gives me the URLs of the application, just in case you don't want to leave Git and have the interaction solely in the Git platform you're using. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this pull request to confirm that the environment will actually get deleted. But keep in mind that if I would have merged it, it would have been the same result. So we can see that the environment is already deleted. It's being deleted, and right now it doesn't exist anymore. The front-end URL doesn't work anymore either, so it seems it worked as expected.